So how weak is Albo? And how weak was Scomo? And do the Americans really value our alliance? And what about the UK's revolting role in all of this? You might argue that what Assange did was wrong and put the security of intelligence and military agents at risk. I wouldn't argue that, because I think we all have a right to know what our governments are doing in cold and hot wars abroad and in our name. Some secrecy is necessary in war, of course, and we permit that as a people by letting our governments classify information. But it would be good if our governments remembered that we are letting them do that on our behalf, that we start from a position that we have the right to know and work backwards from there on secrecy for a war effort. If something leaks, well, the responsibility for that lies with those who are supposed to stop things leaking, like Russian hacks on the Democratic Party servers. The responsibility does not lie with those who publish what has already been leaked. That's like punishing a reporter writing about a bank robbery for the bank robbery itself. The publication of the bad thing that happened embarrasses the Hillary Clintons and John Boltons of the world, so you've got to go to jail for 11 years. It's disgraceful. And yet another indictment of free speech by the big government people on the left, and the right too in this case. It takes a lot to make me agree with Philip Adams on anything, but this case has done it. In any case, this Australian man has spent 11 years locked up, and we've done bugger all about it. My position is clear and has been made clear to the US administration that it is time that this matter be brought to a close, Anthony Albanese told Parliament months ago. Well, aren't you the impotent one, Albo? Nothing so far. Clock's ticking. And while the Aussie old media might be too dumbed down and unprofessional to cover this case properly, given its massive global significance for free speech and a free press, we will keep you posted on every month that goes by. Every month that proves how powerless Australia really is when it comes to getting what we want and what is right and just from our two closest allies, the UK and the US.